Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. Dear lovers of the Holy Quran. In the unique series of lectures on the Holy Quran, today I am going to present Surah Al-Qof with a reference to the letter Qaf. In my previous episode, I presented Surah Al-Qalam with the letter Noon. But before we proceed, please subscribe and share my channel to keep providing you with updates of my latest videos. Thank you very much. The Surah Qaf is the 50th chapter of the Holy Quran, and it begins with Qaf. So we are going to concentrate on the letter Qaf in this surah and see how the letter Qaf has been used in different manners so that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala proves His mastery of art and expression in this regard. It's a beauty to be enjoyed. What you need is to listen to the lecture and later listen to the surah and read it carefully. You will see that whatever is said here is proven in the text. That is the beauty. Because I have done my PhD level study on these letters, and therefore it's a remarkable work to be inculcated and to be promoted. It's a word of knowledge that needs the love and promotion by academics. Thank you. So this is based on the PhD research, and this is going to present the letter Qaf as you will see. Surah Qaf is the 50th chapter by present arrangement, and it is the 34th in the revelation order. It's a Meccan surah. That means it was revealed in Mecca. So let's see how we proceed in this lecture. We study the historical, the literary, the phonetic, semantic, syntactic and the stylistic patterns of the letter in this surah. And then we come to see how the exegetes have studied the themes previously, such as Qurtubi, Islahi, Thanvi, Maududi, rahimullahu anhu. We also look at the templates of Al-Khalil and Al-Ani. So the procedure is that we study the text carefully. We also study the templates by Al-Khalil and Katamba. We study the phrases from the surah, and we study the verses one by one and locate the sounds. We look at the vocabulary, the lexicon, and compare the hypothesis made in this research. So, first of all, we look at the tripartite approach of lexical, syntactic features and semantic features of Katamba, along with phonology, for an overall stylistic approach to the surah. So, first of all, we begin with the hypothesis. We note that these letters are related to the attributes of the said letters in Arabic language, and they are also related to the various words in the chapters, and they are related to the verses of the chapter, and they are also related to the theme of the chapter, and they are related to the sounds of the chapter. This therefore is a beauty. So what is the 7-step formula? It is, we look at the historical study, we look at the phonetic study, we look at the morphology, we look at the Arabic literature, we look at semantic information provided, we look at the attributes of Allah in that surah, and we look at the themes in the surah. So number 1 step, the letter Qaf is historically related to stop. When the letter occurs in the text singly, it means to stop. So that's why it's related to death, because death is also a stop in life. In the Arabic literature, Qaf was already related to death, as we can see in the stories regarding Qaf. Mount Qaf in Arabic tradition is mysterious mountain renowned as the farthest point of the earth, owing to its location at the far side of the ocean encircling the earth. The Mount Qaf is associated with death. The mythology says that anyone who goes to Mount Qaf never returns. That's why it is related to death. So, the Qa sound produced by innermost part of the tongue with what corresponds to it from upper palate. This area is the closest to the throat, and Qa is produced with istila, heaviness or pressure. More correctly, however, istila is the elevation of the tongue towards the roof of the mouth, to that which is opposite to it, after the sound is produced. The sound of the letter is uttered closer to the jugular vein, the departing soul's last abode. This is the last area where one cries out, and that is where he breathes his last. Surah Qaf. The sound of this letter is uttered closer to the jugular vein, the departing soul's last abode. Allah's name related with Qaf point to the desired qualities related to Surah Qaf and Surah Shura. Surah Qaf is replete with the theme of death and life beyond. Sounds and words of the letter Qaf. The letter Qaf produces the Qa sound, which is present in many grammatical as well as lexical words in Arabic, such as qad, qala, Quran, initially, medially, laqad, and finally such as firaq. Arabic literature contains verses like below. قُلْتُ لَهَا قِفِي فَقَالَتْ لِي قَافٍ. I asked her to stop and she said stopped. Here qaf is used to mean stopped. So we see that the use of such letters in Arabic poetry was not uncommon, and this is something to be noted. The stopping of life means death. Hence qaf is indirectly related to death. The sound qaf is heard 52 times in the surah. The sound of qaf appears in many attributes of Allah in Arabic language. The attributes were checked against the themes in the surah to find that those names of Allah are directly related with the theme of this chapter discussed here. So we note Allah's names related with Qaf point to the desired qualities related to Surah Qaf and Surah Shura. Surah Qaf is replete with the theme of death and the life beyond. With the above information, we proceed to analyze the chapter Qaf. So let us have a look at the theme of Surah Qaf. So different subjects in the surah relate to death, after death, doomsday, punishment and destruction of different nations, and the questioning of the humans after death.